Well, this might be a crazy idea or it might be a good idea. The thing is, when it comes to YouTube, I've done lots of videos, but I've never gone live on YouTube in any capacity. I have done several lives and been live on TikTok, and it's something I have gotten back into and have started doing. There's another channel that I manage that I started a while back that I kind of got away from, that I'm getting back into. That's my Springboard channel. Totally different topics, so I won't even get into it. But I'm considering going live on there once I get enough subscribers to do that. What I want to talk about and what this live is about is promoting my music, because obviously I put my music out there. It's something that's personal to me. It's something I've been doing for years, and I want to promote that. Not just the music that is on this channel that I've already posted. That's also stuff that shows up on Spotify and other places. But to promote another channel that I've started to work on called Synthetic Echoes. That's a recent development, because the reality is, and you would see this right away if you listen to my Pink Flamingos album or any of my singles that I released, Where Do I Go or All You Are, there's a production quality that doesn't exist there. And part of that is because, look, I'm not a professional musician, and I've never aspired to be a professional musician. I've never played in a band. So I do have a bit of recording software. I've got my DAW, and I've got all the programs and things that I need, like drum programs and whatnot. So I can put together something that's halfway decent, something that I enjoy. This channel, obviously, if you kind of shop around it a little bit, it's for family and friends. But there is an audience, and that audience gets developed just because, even for a guy like me, who is, I guess you could call an indie artist, still has an audience somewhere on the internet, and people find me and people enjoy listening to my music. I enjoy the fact that they do. There's nothing special about it. Not special to me because it's mine, it's personal. But what I wanted to talk about was Synthetic Echoes. I want to get back to that. Yes, I want you to listen to all my music, but more importantly, I want you to enjoy the music. So I've been kind of an opponent of AI for some time for a variety of different reasons, but I recently got into Suno, and I got interested into the Suno thing because of my music and the fact that I'm not a studio musician. So the idea was, well, what if I take my music and upload it to Suno and then see what it churns out? And I was actually quite surprised by what it was able to churn out. And the music is pretty much my music. I mean, there's not much difference between the stuff that I recorded and the stuff that Suno spits out. It's very close. So that interested me. And it interested me enough. Hey, hi, it looks like somebody popped in. That's surprising. I didn't think anybody would pop in. But what I tried was running the music through the Suno program and seeing what it would come up with. And I was kind of pleasantly surprised by what it was able to come up with. So I thought, well, there's a lot of people that are putting together AI music channels. Well, what I noticed when they were uploading their videos and their songs was a lot of it is, it's what if Michael Jackson played in a big band, or what if Sting was singing in the 1940s and stuff like that. So it wasn't original music. It was just music that they were taking, using, regurgitating in a different way. I thought, well, wouldn't it be unique if I had my own channel that was devoted to hello to Araceli Enriquez. You'll have to pardon me. I've never done a live on YouTube before. I've done several on TikTok. I guess they work the same here, or they can work the same here. But I created a channel called Synthetic Echoes, and it's basically my music run through AI that I put videos to. And so I wanted to have an opportunity to promote that. It's been growing, and it's been growing at a steady pace, I would say, since I started it a couple of months ago. So it is getting some traction. It is getting some interest. Maybe not as fast as I would like, but at the same time, I think the more important thing is that people are finding it. And but at the same time, there are people who listen to my current music in an unpolished format. Maybe they would be interested in Synthetic Echoes and what that channel is about. So that's why I wanted to come on live and kind of share that, so that anybody who might be interested in, hearing what, a Pink Flamingo sounds like in an AI version, in that case, sung by somebody that I created called Evelyn Jenner, then people can find it at Synthetic Echoes Music. That's my YouTube channel for Synthetic Echoes. But I'm just reading some of the comments down here, make sure if somebody does comment. I appreciate anybody who has come in. Like I said, I have never done a YouTube live before in any capacity. I've done TikTok lives multiple times, but never gave much consideration to doing it live on here. So it's something new to me. The process, the format, it's entirely new to me. So it looks like it's very similar. I'll work my way through it. And I may or may not come on live on this channel, because like I said, this channel is just, it's a hodgepodge mix of a bunch of different stuff. It's me being goofy. It's just, it's whatever. And it always was intended for that purpose. My music just wound up on there. Hello to the Ultra 10. How are you doing? So that was why I wanted to kind of come on, just to promote that channel, Synthetic Echoes, and maybe talk a little bit about AI and AI music. And if anybody happens to be still in here and, is wants to talk about that a little bit, or even talk about, what the channel is, I'd be happy to engage in that. But if anybody wants to check out the channel, it is at Synthetic Echoes Music. That's where you can find it. I think I've got 17 subscribers the last I looked, and I've had it, up and running for a couple of months. And there's a few songs that are in the queue, I think, to be published up through March. It's a bit of a work in progress, because when I started making the videos, all I had access to was stock footage through things like Pixabay and sites like that. And through AI, which I guess it makes sense that it's an extension of it being an AI music channel, I decided to check out Grok, because they have AI video generation there. You only get 6-second clips, but once you learn your way around it, you can find ways to stitch those clips together and make something more useful for the videos. So as I'm progressing there as well, I'm learning how to use that and how to make better videos. And hopefully the videos are translating well to the music, and hopefully the music is translating well to something that would be of interest to anyone who watches it. So it's a work in progress, and that's why I wanted to just come on and kind of share that with anybody who might find this live stream or find the video after the fact. I'm not going to be on here long, because I pretty much have, described what I wanted to describe. But if anybody has any questions or anything like that, I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are. And if not, then I'll call that it. My first live stream on YouTube. hopefully it'll work out in a way that I can translate that to another channel that I mentioned in the beginning, but am not promoting here. So because it's entirely different content, and it would be less than desirable probably to mix the content to that. So thanks to anybody who popped in. If you want to see me around in lives more, I mean, I like talking about music a little bit and maybe AI a little bit. Maybe that's something that I can do in the future. Lives are not something I plan on doing in the future necessarily on this channel, but you never know. It might be something that I decide to do, because the ones I do on TikTok are a lot of fun. This channel's not really geared to that sort of thing, so that might be something for me to consider. But I appreciate anybody stopping in. I'm actually surprised that anybody stopped in at all, considering this is my first live, and despite having, almost 1,500 subscribers on this channel, I'm glad you found me. So hopefully you enjoy the music that I have put out on this channel, and the goofiness that I have put out on mostly my shorts, and this live. So check it out, Synthetic Echoes, at Synthetic Echoes Music. That's the channel. You can't miss it. It's a white background with a black lettering and black guitar on it. And there's a few videos up there, a few songs up there. And have a listen. Let me know what you think. Nobody so far has commented on any of them. I've gotten likes, but nobody has commented on them. So I would like to know anyone's thoughts. And if luck has it, I'll see you on over at Synthetic Echoes. Thanks for stopping in. How do you exit? Now this is the fun part where I get to figure out how you actually end it here. It's real easy to do on TikTok, but apparently I'm still live. That makes it rather interesting, does it not? How do you get out? This is this is where live is interesting, I guess, because I can't figure out how the hell to get out of here. There we go. All right. Well, that's the comedy of errors right there. On to the next one.